believe it or not, it's 54 billion in revenues with advertising, the bulk of that, but this is a subscription business. So it's 54 billion. It's literally, with a rounding error of Disney, and by this year, they'll pass Disney in revenues, advertising subscription. In terms of time spent, I think you know this from where you guys have your show playing. If you look at connected TVs, more people watch YouTube than any other service.
Wow.
It's bigger than Netflix. It's bigger than Disney Plus. If you look more broadly at just content, linear content, channels, cable plus satellite plus streaming, they are still the biggest service of the TV glass, right? And they also position on your phone and your desktop, and they're also global, right? So it's a monster of a company. Unfortunately, because of Google's, the focus at Google search and kind of the worries about search, people have ignored just the strength of YouTube, but we keep pointing out every year just the monster that it is, and it's going to overtake Disney by 2025.
Michael, I'm looking at the subscription revenue for YouTube, which has become a force. Am I to assume that most of that subscription revenue is folks that maybe cut the cord and said, but I find value in YouTube?
It's a bit of a blend. So I think Tom was saying before, half of it's YouTube Premium, which includes YouTube Music, and we'd say there's about 9 to 10 billion remains is YouTube TV, which I have. They just raised prices, unfortunately, but we think by 2026, the end of 26, they'll be the biggest pay TV company in America. They will surpass Charter and Comcast. Right? They're adding 1 million subs a year, and everyone else is losing subs. So it's going to get to be a monster of a company on pay TV as well.
Michael, I want you to talk to Entertainment Global Wall Street that listens to us. We thank all of you around the world, and particularly in LA and New York, glued to Lucas Shaw and Screen Time and what we're doing here with Paul Sweeney's leadership on entertainment. I'm going to pick on CNN just because Mark Thompson had a wonderful interview, I think in the New York Times 9 months ago, I'm guessing, where every other paragraph ended with the basic thought, we don't know what to do with YouTube. What should traditional large media companies do with YouTube?
Yeah, Tom, you have no choice. YouTube is the platform, right? You have to do what you're doing. You have to basically use it for its fullest capabilities, right? So you have to basically program long form like you're doing. What's missing in media is short form, right? There's not enough attention on kind of the YouTube Shorts or TikTok, or Meta Reels. You have to come up with a way to leverage short form video, and also you have to become a creator. Like you have to basically become a Mr. Beast, which I don't know if you're familiar with.
Please.
And basically, you have to program for all types of consumption, right? So I think what everyone can do is do long form content, but what's missing here in the DNA of these companies is that short form creator economy where you're using the difference, kind of the short form, essence of YouTube to break through the clutter. It's hard because there's no barriers to entry, right? Like the great business that we've analyzed in our careers had a big moat. It was cord cutting. It was a cord,
Okay, but this is, first of all, I was talking with Jimmy Donaldson the other day. I really told him he's killing it with Mr. Beast. I'm looking, Michael Nathanson, at the financial side of this. How does traditional media find, Paul, help me here, the fixed cost benefit of YouTube? I don't see it. How do they cover fixed costs on revenue or down the income statement to the Paul Sweeney's looking at this EBITDA thing? How do they do that on YouTube? I see no evidence.
Well, Tom, you have to basically create an alternative studio, right? You have to invest in startups, and it's not going to be in your P&L, right? It has to be, to your point, the infrastructure of the companies we cover is just too large to make money in YouTube, but it has to be a confederation of small startups that you invest in, right? You have to basically think of this as a portfolio that you're investing in off to the side that's going to grow one day. I don't think they have the DNA, to your point, and the financial structure to play small ball, right? This is a small ball kind of approach. You have to break yourself away and basically hire a bunch of young people to do it. It's got to be a fragmented view.